Welcome to Still on the Matter Talk Show. I am Debbie, your real estate consultant. Anyway, quickly, we are going to talk about land banking. A lot of us have been hearing land banking, land banking, land banking. A lot of people from the real estate industry talk about land banking. You've been hearing land banking, land banking, land banking. I just want to break it in a way a layman can understand what land banking is all about. Okay, let's go there. Land banking simply means investing your money in landed property. Investing your money in landed property for period of time, for period of years, for that particular place to develop. For example, investing your money in a bush. Bush, let me use the word bush. Investing your money in the bush. Just like where you're putting your money in the bank. A lot of us, we save money in the bank. But some persons, they save money in the bank. They also have another source where they are saving their money. That is why we call it land banking. You can bank your money in the bank. You can also bank your money in land, in landed property, in that area that people are not yet going to, in that area that a lot of persons are not seeing future in that particular place, in that particular area where a lot of persons, if you take them there, they will say no. Is that particular place that I'm talking about? That is where you will do your land banking. So land banking is all about investing your money in the bush, leaving it for a period of years, leaving it for a period of time for that particular place to develop. And when that particular place develop, you will get a huge return of investment. We all know what return of investment means. That is the simplest definition of land banking. A layman will understand it. So I am here today to encourage you to invest in land banking. A lot of person don't like bush. Looking at bush, nobody likes bush. But we know that there is money in the bush. You make money in the bush. Most of the food you eat was planted in the bush, in the farm. So there is money in the bush. I am here to tell you today to invest your money in that bush. That place that you are calling bush, that place a lot of people are saying, no, I bet this place far. When this place won't develop, when this place won't develop, when this place won't develop, who go live here, Kwan? My dear brother, my dear sister, that is the place you're supposed to invest your money. Any property that you see and that place is bush, they're selling it very cheap. Invest in that particular property. I am not saying that you should just, if you see any bush, you go and buy. No. There are strategic points. You don't just see bush and buy. There are bush where you go see, you go not say this place, future there. Before you invest in the bush, you look at where people are going. You look at where people are going. Then you go there and buy and wait for them for other people to come. Because when you go there and buy and wait, definitely people will come. Those people that don't like bush, those people that don't want to invest in bush, when that place now develop, they will not come and buy from you. And you make a huge amount of money. A lot of billionaires that you see today, That is what they do. That is what they do. This is the easiest way to create wealth. You buy and live for a period of time. I have a particular client who came telling me a story about a particular place in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Everybody knows the popular place called Stadium Road. The man said that when he came to that particular place, that place was bush. There's a community that is close to that place, that he was living there then. And then he said a plot of land in that particular area was 120,000 naira. That place is bushy. In fact, it's not even 100% dry land, it's swampy area. The man said one of his friends bought. He was like, uh-uh, this place where they keep person who want come buy property this side. I beg, when this place want develop. His friend bought. According to him, another woman bought. His neighbor living in the same compound, a woman bought. The man said that he didn't buy. That what he used that money to do was to go and buy all these big CD. You know those big CD that used to rain that time when you're playing to be dancing, boom, 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 boom. It will not, it will just be making, even if you're in the other compound, you must hear it. The man said that he bought that CD 100,000 naira. Do you know to cut the long story short, after several years, the man now got a space in that same location where he's doing his business. In that particular space, what he's paying there is 500,000 naira annually. And this same particular place, the man, he's doing his business there. He stayed there for years. He saw the way that area developed overnight. And the plot of land in that particular place now is 45 million, close to 50 million. He cannot even buy it again in that same area. My previous landlord also told me the same story in that particular area. But my landlord, he was wise. He invested in almost the whole Stadium Road. And the man is still eating the return of investment till today. So don't be like that man who missed that opportunity. He would have added just 20,000 naira to that money. He would have gotten an amazing property in that location. That location is one of the happening places in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. The man said after that he cried. The man, he knows I'm a real estate consultant. So when I came to his shop, he was gisting me about it. That ever since then, that any little money he's with, he values it. That he has been investing in landed property. Even if he's pay small plan. In fact, the man now became a consultant, telling people, invest to, and he's not an advisor to people. Go and invest. Anything that you're doing, if you don't have land, you never land. The man I'm telling you, till now, that man is still investing. He told me that he missed that opportunity. That the reason why he's angry is because of what? He was there when that particular area developed. So what am I trying to say? Land banking is the easiest way to be wealthy. Invest in land banking. Don't look at what people will say, oh boy, oh girl, you they buy bush when this place won't develop. No, that particular property that you are buying will not go in vain. There is something we call generational wealth. It will get to your generation. A lot of property that you see that some people are using to in fact to smile are properties that their forefathers bought. That is just the truth. So why not invest now? Why not invest in landed property? Invest in that bush and allow your generation, whenever they hear your name, they will smile. Land banking is very sweet. It's very sweet because it's one thing that you are seeing that your money is going into. It's not Ponzi scheme. That is why I said you don't just buy any property. You look at where people are going and go there and buy and wait for them. You do your due diligence before you make your payments. I am here to encourage you. Invest in land banking. There is no other definition about land banking. Leave big, big English. Land banking is just for you to invest your money in landed property, invest your money in bush, leave it for a period of years to appreciate. Land don't depreciate unless depending on the area you went to. But land don't depreciate, my dear. So invest in land banking. Invest and leave it. Just like where you put your money in the bank and you forget it, you don't want to touch it. Okay? The funny part of it, when you keep your money in the bank, how many percent or how much value is it adding to you? If you put 100,000 naira in your bank, would they give you up to 1,000 or 2,000? But when you invest in bush, I like using the word bush because there is money in the bush. There is money in the bush. Eh? That is why I am calling it bush. Invest in bush. If you invest your money in the bush, for example, you get a particular property that they're selling 1 million naira and you invest. In the next 5 years, you and I know that that particular property, you can never sell it 1 million again. Even if you sell it 3 million, how much return of investment have you made? So that is why I'm talking about land banking. Invest today. Invest. Go and put your money in land banking. Just ask question, how does it work? Then pick the location that you want. Land banking can be done in any state. Once Nigeria is concerned, it can be done in any state, depending on the area of your choice. You can buy, leave it for a period of time. Now your eyes go dey see wetin dey happen there. You can invest with your children's name. Imagine you buying a property for your child who is months old or maybe 2, 5 years, 10 years. Have you talked about it when that child reach the age of 20 years? What the value of that property will be? That is what we call land banking. Don't think about yourself. Just invest as okay. If you are the kind of person wey be say wey dey do your mind, maybe if you invest your mind go dey this place na bush. Okay, carry your children name put am. Invest with your children's name. Invest with their name. Then you now say, let me invest for my child. At least when she or he must have been 20 years or 25 years, at least this place, it will be good to go. and watch the miracle that will happen. That is just the truth. When I was growing up, I saw a lot of places that were bushes. But today, you cannot go there and buy land unless your level reach now. Although there are people who said they don't want to buy bush, that they want to buy it when that place don't develop. My dear, if you don't reach that level, no wahala. But I will advise you invest in that bush. That place, a lot of people are calling bush. That place, people are looking down, calling bush. Now there the money day. Now there the billions day. Invest there and leave it for a period of time and watch what will happen. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget, I'm still your girl, Debbie, your real estate consultant. See you soon. Thank you.